It's Alex at Wooden Hive again. We've got a little problem. We've got 7 extra queens from the requeening and the splitting. So it's a cloudy, half rainy day today, and we're going to go in and we're going to take a split out of this hive and we're going to build a queen bank. And it's going to be in this box here. We've got a couple of frames of honey, and we're going to put a couple of frames of brood in this box. And we're going to hang this inside, and we're going to put our queens on this rack. And basically, the nurse bees will babysit our queens until we figure out what we're going to do with them. So, like I say, it's not the best day to go into these bees, but we need to have these frames to make this queen bank. So, we're going to hope for the best. We have reversed this hive. We do know that there's good brood in here and good bees. So, hopefully we'll be in and out in a few minutes, because the opportunity to get stung today is fantastic. So, give these girls a little bit of smoke and just see what kind of mood they're in. And unlike some of the other hives we've been looking at, there's lots of bees in this box. And I'm just going to smoke them a little bit and see what we've got going on. I'm going to take that frame out, frame of foundation. I'll set that back here. I'm just going to see if I can see if the queen's laying up here, a frame of honey. Okay, so we've got some drone brood. The raised comb is drone brood. Just quickly looking for a queen bee. I'd love to find her real quick. I don't see any eggs. We may have all of the action downstairs in the... Alright, there's a frame of brood. So we've got cap brood here. And I expect we have cap brood on the other side. I do not see any eggs, which would indicate to me the queen is probably not there. So, young larvae always got eggs on this one. On this side, I'm looking for her. I don't see her, but she might be on this next frame. They're actually pretty good today, the bees, that is. More challenging to find these queens when they're in a box with a lot of bees. That would be a good frame to take, I think, if she wasn't there. We want to kind of be queenless when we put these bees in with the 7 extra queens, because we don't want them fighting. Think. That looks good to me. Alright, we're going to take that frame. We're just going to put it in our queen bank here. Those are fairly young nurse bees, and I think they'll look after our queen, so we'll get another frame of those. I don't want to take all the brood out of here, but I think we'll find that frame of brood there. Let me just look and see what we get on this next frame. See, this box would have been on the bottom. See a queen there. I think the queen's downstairs. Talking to my cameraman, getting the second opinion. So we'll take this out. We'll just make sure that it isn't on. Just be sure. She's an elusive little thing sometimes. last thing we want to do is take the queen out of this hive, because it will just basically stop, or there won't be anyone to lay any eggs. So I don't see her on this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take that frame. We're going to take that frame. Close that back up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the foundation in. Drone brood there, but we didn't have any eggs, so I'm going to stick that in here. And normally when it's split, we put an extra shake of bees, but we're just going to borrow these bees for the time being. They may or may not go back in this hive. These bees, there's lots of bees left in there, and they'll fill that out. Get this closed back up. Inner cover back on. No stings yet. Of course, we must have a frame. There's always one. That was almost a sting. High level gymnastics. Cover back on. Put a rock on. Now, come over to our queen bank. A little smoke. I just so happen to have my queens in my pocket, keep them warm. And this is just a little thing we geared up. We've got our packages with the queens. As you can see, we got queens in all of these. What we're going to do is we're going to put them into this frame, just like so. On each side. Girls will stand right up in there. Yet another invention by a beekeeper. Put those in like that. Should have 3 more. There's the candy side down. So you can see in these, there's a little candy, and when we were doing the queen install, the candy is there just to sort of allow them to feed, and it's also to keep them in. And the bees will chew that candy out when you put them into the hive. So we're going to put this in, and I think we can lay her right in like this. So we're going to insert this back into this box, just like so. We're going to push this together. Those nurse bees will babysit those queens upwards of a couple of weeks, and they'll feed them and look after them. So that's all for today. We're going to take this and we're going to put this somewhere else, just so it's away from the mother hive. Have a great day in the bee yard. We'll see you next time.